Before purchasing your first home, it pays to know as much about the property as possible. While some information can be found through a property listing or through a property inspection, there are some details that only a real estate agent will know. In today's video, we will share with you 4 top tips on what to ask a real estate agent before purchasing a property. Let's jump in. The first question to ask is, why is the owner selling the property? Each seller will have a different motivation on why they are selling. For some, it might be upgrading or downgrading to a different home, but for others, it might be moving to a different state for work. Learning their motivation for selling can give you a good insight as to how eager they are to sell the property and the selling time frame. Depending on the urgency of the sale, you can use this to negotiate a lower price. The second question to ask is, how long has the property been on the market for? The reason why we ask this is the length of the time the house has been on the market will influence its price. On average, properties in Australia tend to stay on the market for about a month. If a house fails to find a buyer after 60 days, it is much harder to sell. If a property has remained on the market for an extended period of time, you might want to find out why. It could be that the property might be incorrectly priced, or there might be a problem with the property itself. If a property was taken to auction and has failed to sell, find out why. Don't forget to ask if the passing price was from a buyer or if it was a vendor bid. Although some sellers might want to wait for an unrealistic price, other sellers might want to sell immediately and might accept a lower offer. The third question to ask is, what is the asking price for the property? Make sure you ask your real estate agent what price range has been offered previously. You should also find out how many offers have already been made and how many were previously declined by the seller. This will give you an important insight into the seller's price expectations and other buyers' interest in the property. Our final question to ask is the seller willing to negotiate on the price of the property? If you have found your dream home, but the price is slightly out of your budget, don't be shy to ask the real estate agent if the seller is willing to reduce the price. You never know, they might give you this valuable information before you make a deal. If you can, find out what the lowest price the seller is willing to settle for. While some real estate agents will reveal this information, others will only give you a subtle indication. If you're considering purchasing your first property and want to understand which interest rates you might qualify for, jump onto lendy.com.au. It only takes a few minutes. Our online home loan platform compares rates from over 35 different banks and lenders, and we have a team of home loan specialists who can help you every step of the way. If you already started going to property inspections, check out our video here where we will go through 5 things you should always look out for. See you there!